So I attempted to watch Coach JB and with Big Smitty or whatever. I attempted, but I could only get through about 10 minutes. Through that whole 10 minutes, all they did was scream at one another. It was just a screaming contest. Is that how you get views on YouTube? You just scream and curse all the time? And then people are like, that's entertaining. How is that entertaining? So, they were talking about Mina Kimes and her breaking down football, which I can't do. I can't. I'm not going to try. I really enjoy football, but I've never played it or coached it or anything like that. I like they were talking about in a quarters defense, you beat it over the top, and that's not how you beat it, or something like that. And Mina Kimes was talking. And I understand Coach JB, she's just reading from a teleprompter, and she's pretending that she knows because she checks the box for her being a female and stuff like that. And so she really doesn't know football. I get all that. And then Schmitty was caping up for her. Apparently, he does all the time. Don't watch the show. Because I've seen Coach JB on Jason Whitlock's show, and he's very, very, very different on Jason Whitlock's show than he is on his own. I didn't recognize him. He is a different man, which I don't like. You are who you are. But when you act different depending on who you're around, that means you're not really true to yourself. So they were talking about Mina Kimes, and Schmitty was defending her apparently like he always does, like he does for all these women. And that's another thing a lot of guys do, is that you can't criticize. You can criticize in a respectful way and not demean. Coach JB, I think he likes to demean them and make them feel less than. Which, if you don't know, you don't know. Get out. But it's ESPN that wants to really push these people that don't know anything about anything. And not just women, men too. Stephen A. They want to push these people that just check boxes and that don't have qualifications or anything like that. But Coach JB and Schmitty were just screaming at one another and cursing at one another. And just it was like screeching. That's how it was. Just I couldn't understand what they were saying. It just was terrible. And Coach JB was talking about how guys cross their legs and basically they're pussies and your balls should get in the way and stuff like this and need to act like men. But then he's acting like a woman. A pathetic woman. Like, a real woman does not scream and cackle and whatever they were doing. It's a pathetic woman that does this stuff. And they were acting like that, but yet they're going to get on guys for crossing their legs when they're screaming at one another. And I think that's my biggest problem with these guys that want to talk about acting like a man. They want to criticize others, but they don't want to look at themselves. They just criticize, 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 criticize. Look at yourself. Become better. Coach JB, I really enjoyed you on Jason Whitlock's show. And then I watched your show, and now I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch you on Jason Whitlock's show. Because all I'm going to think about is you screaming and cursing and just getting on others for acting like a woman, but yet it's okay that you do. I Everybody is so quick to judge others. And yes, I'm technically judging others. But you're so quick to judge. Look inward. Become the best version of yourself. Yes, I'm talking about Coach JB and Schmitty and Mina Kimes, but I am not in delusion that I do not have a whole bunch of stuff to work on. And I will continue to work on it. And I hope and I pray that these men that want to preach about acting like a man, which you need to act like a man. Men need to act like men, women need to act like women. And not how society tells you to. Like, each woman's going to act a little bit different. Each man's going to act a little different. And that's okay. A little bit. Men aren't supposed to act like women. But that seems the way we're headed.